Woman by Mumford and Sons is going to be played in standard tuning and comes out of a progression in the key of E. It will also be finger-picked. The intro and the verse patterns have a repeating feel happening in it. So first let me just show you where that's going to be taking place the entire time, because beyond that, all you're doing is moving the bass root note from an E to a C sharp and then to an A. So I'm putting my first finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and then you just lower that 1 fret, and then you bring it back up. And there are no videos of how this is being played, so the actual chord shapes that they're playing, I'm having to speculate on, but this is definitely the notes that are taking place. So if you want to play that with just 1 finger, feel free. But then what you've got to do is you've got to be able to alternate between this feel on the 4th string and then your thumb on the 6th string for the E, as in thumb, first thumb, first thumb, first thumb, and then slide it down 1 fret and bring it back up. So it's that feel the entire time, just down with your thumb, up with your first finger, and your thumb will either be hitting on the 6th string or sometimes on the 5th string, but you'll always be in this intro and verse upping with your first finger on the 4th string between the 2nd fret and the 1st fret. The 2nd chord is going to be a C sharp, which is technically a C sharp minor in this progression, but to make it fit the way the recording is going, I'm putting my pinky finger down on the 5th string, 4th fret, leaving my first finger where it's been on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and now I'm alternating between thumb on the 5th string and still first finger on the 4th string. And then you're lowering your first finger down still while leaving your pinky finger planted. That's a bit of a stretch, but it's also just good muscle work for your hands to be able to get that going. So try to practice actually playing it that way, because without retuning to some bizarre tuning, I can't think of any different way to be playing this. So that's the C sharp, then you go to an A. So just open up the 5th string, leave your first finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret, do the same alternating, and then back into the E chord, going between an open 6th string and the 4th string, 2nd fret to 4th string, 1st fret. After the intro and the verse, which that's the verse run, it then goes into a pre-chorus of. So the first chord is going to be an A chord. You're going to have an open 5th string, and then use your first finger to bar the 2nd fret of strings 4 and 3. And I'm going thumb on the 5th string, first finger on the 4th string, thumb on the 5th string, 2nd finger on the 3rd string, and I'm just alternating that back and forth. Thumb, first, thumb, 2nd, thumb, first, thumb, 2nd. And that finger rolled pattern will stay consistent throughout the rest of these chords unless I otherwise specify. So an A chord to a C sharp minor chord, or it's functioning as a C sharp minor. You actually don't put the minor 3rd on it, but you're going to bring your 2nd finger up to the 5th string, 4th fret, put your ring finger on the 4th string, 6th fret, put your pinky finger on the 3rd string, 6th fret, and same finger rolled pattern with your right hand of thumb first, thumb 2nd, thumb first, thumb 2nd on 5-4, 5-3. And then it's going to go to an F sharp minor chord. The way that you're going to do this is you're going to bring your ring finger and pinky fingers down to the 4th fret of strings 5 and 4 respectively. Put your first finger, and then from there actually you can just bar if that's more comfortable for you to just make this a bar chord. And you'll be going still thumb first, thumb 2nd, but now you're going thumb on the 6th, first on the 4th string, thumb on the 6th, 2nd on the 3rd string. So you can play that as a bar chord, or I tend to leaving the ring and the pinky the same, I tend to grab the 6th string 2nd fret with my thumb, and then 4th string 2nd or 3rd string 2nd fret with my 1st finger. And then it goes back to the C sharp minor. So this is pre-chorus going A to a C sharp to the F sharp minor, back to the C sharp, and then it repeats back to the A, back up to the C sharp, and then it comes down to a B. So take this C sharp shape and just slide it down 2 frets. Your 1st finger is now on the 5th string 2nd fret, ring finger on the 4th string 4th fret, pinky finger on the 3rd string 4th fret. The exact same right hand finger rolled pattern, thumb 1st, thumb 2nd, thumb on the 5th string, 1st on the 4th string, 2nd on the 3rd string. And then it goes to, after this B chord, the chorus. So the chorus is going to be a traditional E major chord. You'll have an open 6th string, you'll have your 2nd finger on the 5th string 2nd fret, ring finger on the 4th string 2nd fret, 1st finger on the 3rd string 1st fret. And you'll be going thumb 1st, thumb 2nd, but thumb on the 6th string, 1st on the 4th string, 2nd on the 3rd string. You're escaping the 5th string altogether, but just go ahead and fret it anyway. The 2nd chord will be a G sharp minor. So same thing as the F sharp minor, one of the 2 shapes that I showed you, either with your thumb or with a straight bar, but it's pulled up 2 frets above the F sharp. So you've got something barring or something fretting the 6th string 4th fret, ring finger on the 5th string 6th fret, pinky finger on the 4th string 6th fret. So you've got 6 4, 5 6, 4 6, and then something fretting or barring the 4th string 4th fret. Same thumb 1st, thumb 2nd on 6 4 6 3. So the chorus so far: E to the G sharp minor to the C sharp minor, same shape as before, and then it goes to an A, except for here it sounds to me like they're going to an A bar chord that you can hit the 3rd on. I've got my 1st finger on the 6th string 5th fret, ring finger on the 5th string 7th fret, pinky finger on the 4th string 7th fret, and then my 2nd finger on the 3rd string 6th fret. And I'm going thumb 1st, thumb 2nd fingers on the 6 4 6 3 strings, so that you get that 3rd of the major chord in there. And I only point that out because the next time that we go to the A in the chorus, the 3rd isn't on it, and it's this lower A from earlier in the song. So that's the first round of the chorus: E to G sharp minor to C sharp to the A, and then it repeats back to the E, back up to the G sharp minor, back to the C sharp minor, but just without a 3rd on it, and then down to the A bar, lower on the neck, where you are now just open 5th string, fretted 4th string 2nd fret, fretted 3rd string 2nd fret, going thumb 1st, thumb 2nd fingers with your right hand on strings 5 4 5 3, and then it repeats back into another verse. And so forth. So hopefully that gives you an idea of how to approach this Mumford and Sons song, Woman.